What's up, Rebels? Coach Jim here. Let's have some fun with the Spider-Man workouts today. Alright, so there's a new Spider-Man movie coming out this week, and every time there's a superhero movie, I just love to check out the workouts that the stars have been doing. Now, I know the workouts you find online usually aren't the full picture. Heck, they might not even be the actual workout.
This sort of like black suit, and they put these pads on you, and you basically do like a yoga class while they electrocute you. It's awful. It's a lot of fun and it works, but it really is the worst thing I've ever done.
But part of me still wants to give them a go. So I took a look at some of the workouts that Tom's trainer, George Ashwell, gave him to get in shape, both for his newest movie, Spider-Man No Way Home, as well as Spider-Man Far From Home from a few years ago. Now, this video isn't going to argue the efficacy of the workouts. Clearly, whatever Tom is doing is working. And again, we're probably not seeing everything that he's doing. Instead, I'm going to run through the workouts and give you my thoughts on what you can learn from them, as well as what you can do if you want to give them a go yourself. Now, Tom Holland and I have a few things in common. We both love gymnastics, we both did the t-shirt challenge last year, and we both own a red full-body spandex suit. So these workouts should be no problem, right? All right, let's jump into it. To get ready for the newest movie, Tom did a 5-exercise workout with only dumbbells. It consisted of 60 seconds of bear crawls. This is where you're crawling around on your hands and feet, keeping your hips as low as possible for more of a challenge. 20 shoulder taps per arm. This is where you get into the top of a push-up position and then shift your weight side to side as you tap the opposite shoulder. 20 dumbbell thrusters. This is when you get the dumbbells up to your shoulders, squat down, stand up, and press the weight overhead in one motion. 20 renegade rows per arm. This is where you get into the top of a push-up position, shift your weight side to side, and row the dumbbell up to your chest. And finally, 20 to 30 push-ups. You want to keep your body in line and get your chest all the way to the ground. Now, there's no rest between exercises except for a minute rest after the set of push-ups. And Tom would go through as many rounds as he could of this workout during a session. I'd guess at least 3 to 4. Now, the first thing you're going to notice is it's a lot of chest, arms, and shoulders, or what's commonly referred to as the Hollywood muscles. These are the parts of the body that people see on screen and they tend to admire. Let's be serious. No one cares about what Spider-Man's calves look like. The workout makes for a great superhero, but if you want to put it into your rotation, I'd recommend adding a few more exercises for the back of the body in order to balance out all that pushing. To keep to the dumbbells only theme, you could work dumbbell Romanian deadlifts, or Y raises, or seated external rotations. All of these are great exercises to work the backside of your body. What's great about this workout is it's really efficient. You're working multiple muscles at the same time, including the midsection. It gets a ton of work. It also limits the rest periods, so you're really blasting through things. It's the same sort of tactics we discuss in our Speed Run Your Workout video. This workout's also great in that you need very little equipment. We're using a pair of dumbbells here, but you could easily substitute in a backpack full of books. So if you're limited on time and equipment, give this one a go. It's tough and will definitely get you sweating. All right, bonus workout. Let's take a jump back and talk about Tom's workout for Spider-Man Far From Home. For this, he did a 4-exercise circuit for 5 rounds. We've got deadlifts at body weight for 2 sets of 8 repetitions. We have incline press with half of your body weight in each hand for 10 repetitions. Next is dip bar straight leg raises for a set of 15 reps. And finally, weighted dips with an extra 8 kilograms or about 18 pounds for a set of 12 reps. Now, the first round is to be done at a lighter intensity for a warm-up, and then the rest of the rounds are going to be the working sets. There's a rest of 30 seconds between each exercise, and then there's a minute of functional range conditioning between each round. Now, it isn't described what functional range conditioning is actually done, but being FRC certified myself, I'm going to take a guess that it's shoulder and hip CARs. CAR stands for controlled articular rotation. It's essentially slow movement in the joint at the outer limit of the range of motion in order to help improve mobility. There's a ton there though, but we're not going to jump into it right now. Anyways, for this workout, I didn't have the luxury of being able to cycle through all 4 exercises in a commercial gym, so I just did all 5 rounds of each exercise before moving on to the next. I started the deadlift with a lighter weight for warm-up. This is something that we also recommend in our Speed Run Your Workout video. And then after the warm-up, I moved up to body weight, which is about 185 pounds right now. Now, the deadlift is definitely a great exercise, but because I wasn't able to rotate through all the other exercises, my lower back was getting a lot of work. So if you're doing this workout yourself and you're also not able to rotate through the exercises, I'd recommend taking a little bit more rest between the deadlift sets, maybe up to a minute or more. Next up was the incline press. Now, this is another great exercise to work those superhero muscles, the upper chest and shoulders. I warmed up with the lighter weights and then moved to half my body weight in each hand. Now, props to Tom if he's moving that kind of weight himself, but this was a big challenge for me and I actually had to drop down a bit. So if you're doing this workout and the incline press is tough, I'd actually recommend reducing the weight in order to be able to get in the prescribed reps. After that was dip bar straight leg raises. Again, I warmed up with an easier variation, lifting with my legs bent instead of straight out. This was a good challenge to the midsection as well as the arms. Great combo exercise. And then we had weighted dips to wrap it up. I bumped it up to 25 pounds on account of my heavier body weight. This is another one that was pretty exhausting by the end, so adjust weight or even switch to assisted dips if you need to. Now, just like the last workout, this one featured a lot of chest, arms, and shoulders. And while the deadlift works the grip and the backside, it might be good to add another back exercise while you're in the gym. Something like chin-ups or one-arm rows. And I gotta say, the weight recommendations for this one were a lot. So look to complete the sets and reps first and foremost, with the amount of weight you use a secondary consideration. All in all though, this was another quick and efficient workout that used the multiple muscles at once for the exercises. I also really liked the inclusion of the mobility between rounds. It's something that absolutely everyone could benefit from. So what did you think? Which workout was your favorite? And what superhero workout should I try next? Sound off in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, give it a like and subscribe, and check out these other workout videos next.